Well, hi Libras, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So, Libras, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out. What can Libras expect coming up in their lives? There's the Queen of Swords, an air sign. There's the Empress, Libra or Taurus. What can you expect coming up in your lives? And any advice is so welcome. Wow. They keep coming, don't they? Okay, for Libras. Whoa, we've got a lot of cards. Okay, let's see what we do have. Feels like maybe more than enough for everything. Okay, whoops. Stuck together. Don't want them stuck together here. Oh, the overall energy is the Death card, which is transformation. The end of the old, the beginning of the new. That surrounds your entire reading. Okay, Libras. We have cards left over. One extra. Okay, and I'll read it. So the overall energy here is the Death card. Card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is all about transformation. You know, putting an end to the old and beginning a new. So, moving forward, you know, leaving old behind. So let's find out why the Death card is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Hermit. Well, you've been spending some time alone, seeking your path forward, you know, from the universe, trying to figure out, you know, what direction, how to move forward. You know, the Hermit's here because the Hermit likes to shine light on the situation. So these are the two strongest energies in your whole reading. And so the Hermit, this reading is going to be about shining light on how to move forward, okay? So, I have the Queen of Cups right next to the Hermit, right above the Death card. This is water. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. More importantly, it's the energies. The energy of the Queen of Cups. This is the only cup, by the way, with a lid on it. There's little windows all the way around that cup. What the Queen's trying to do, and this is in your highest energy, so you are trying to figure out love. You're trying to, you got questions. How are you going to recognize it? Is it ever going to come in? How are you going to find it? So whatever your questions are, the answers lie in that cup. It just tells me that your mind is really on this. This is part of your path forward. This is what you want to seek on your path forward. I have the Queen of Swords. You know, all these queens and kings, all the cards are male or female. The kings and queens are very mature-minded. And so here now we have the Queen. And this is your card, Libra, because you're an air sign. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And what you're doing here is you're speaking your truth and you're seeking the truth. You have that sword up. The swords are about truth and clarity, and a lot of times through conversation, and definitely with this card. As you can see, the Queen is speaking. And so, male or female, you are getting the answers. You're being proactive. You're getting, you know, you're asking for answers, and you're speaking your truth. This is all going to help you leave the old behind and move forward. This is what you want to do. I have the Empress under the Hermit card and next to the Death card. This is male or female, Libra or Taurus. So this is you again, Libra. Taurus also may be strong in someone's chart here. But the Empress, you're very kind and loving and thoughtful and respectful and just generous and all these beautiful qualities. You have that as a person on Earth, okay? If you're a parent, you're a very good parent. There may be pregnancy, I have to put that out there, involved around you somehow. But this is under the Hermit. So in your seeking your path forward, you want to stay yourself. You need, actually, and I have to tell you this, someone who has a lot of those same qualities as you have in order to move forward with them. Now, that is hard to find in this world today, it seems like, but they're there, you know, they're out there for sure. And you do want to leave, you know, some previous energies behind and move forward towards something that is more suited for you and more desirable for you in life, that includes love. I have the Knight of Swords next to the Death card. This is actionable. Take an action. Your sword is up in the air again. And you're actually, you know, you're taking action. You're speaking up. You're speaking out. You're letting yourself be known, be to show. You're letting yourself show. And you're also seeking to let whoever comes towards you, for them to show who they are, too. So I feel like, being that this card of transformation is surrounding your entire reading, that maybe you just believed in people without asking the questions before. Now you're ready to ask the questions, and I feel like that's part of your path forward. I have the Page of Wands. Yeah, I have the Page of Wands under the Empress. So the Page of Wands, this is about something brewing from the bottom of your feet, and it will come out your mouth. And it's all about this fresh start, new beginning. You're holding on to that staff there, of fresh starts and new beginnings. So you're going to speak out. And you're also, I think, making a declaration to yourself about how you're going to move forward, how you're going to accomplish finding what it is that you want in life. It's like, this is how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to stick to it. I have the Seven of Pentacles next to the Page of Wands, right under the Death card. You have waited, and you've also worked on trying to build relationships, but they're just not coming to fruition. They're not long lasting, and that's what you're looking for. So in order to find what it is that you've been looking for and waiting for, you're making a change in your life. There's a lot of stress, anxiety, confusion associated with waiting for those pentacles to bear fruit. Also, this Five of Wands is under the Knight of Swords. And so there is anxiety, stress, and confusion. And that's why you're putting your sword up. It's like, no, you're going to find out the truth before you get too deep into a relationship. And so that you can weed out the ones that are not going to be suitable for you. I'm taking out the second half of this reading. I don't know why my fingers are slippery this morning. Slippery fingers. Must have washed my hands too much. They need lotion, probably. Okay. I have 2 extra cards. I thought I had 1. So I will absolutely read them. Okay, and then I'll take out an angel card at the end. So I have the Six of Swords here. You know, the Queen of Swords has her hand right out towards the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about moving forward away from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters as you pick up these swords of truth and clarity. What you're trying to do is get across that lake. You want to get to the other side. It's taking some work. The boat is being pushed by a pole here. It's not a motorboat. But you're doing it, and you're doing it through truth and clarity, and you're heading right toward the Ten of Cups. This is what you want, right? Ten of Cups, equal exchange of love, union between two people. There's children dancing. It's really a family-oriented card. There's sunshine and rainbows. A lot of joy associated with this love. That's where you're headed. That's what's on the other side of that lake. And so the more truth and clarity that you seek and you speak, the closer you get to this Ten of Cups. And I can't stress more the swords, because the swords are for truth and clarity. It's the truth and clarity that you demand and you speak that's going to get you there. So you're wondering how it is? The Hermit is enlightening you. This is how it needs to go, okay, for you to get what you need from life. I have the Three of Pentacles under the Six of Swords and next to the Knight of Swords. Now, this is not seeing eye to eye, okay, about commitment, about security, stability, the Three of Pentacles. There's a third energy associated with this card. It can be a past energy that is lingering onto someone here, or it can be just a third party or an interfering person. But whatever it is, it causes conflict. You're done with that. And this is something that you're trying to avoid by using the Knight of Swords as energy to get to the truth of who people are before you get in too deep. So you can, so if they're not the right one, you can just keep moving forward. I have the Four of Wands next to the Three of Pentacles, but it's also under the Ten of Cups. The Four of Wands, this is a soulmate card, and it's a strong soulmate card. There's union between two people. There's a lot of love, a lot of joy, celebration. This can be a card of marriage. So, you've been in relationships where the other party's like, no, I don't want to, get into this marriage thing. And then it turns out that, well, geez, we've been dating for 3 years. I mean, is this what we're going to do for the rest of our lives? Is this what you want to do? And, so there's conflict there. But you are heading right towards that Ten of Cups, and that involves this soulmate. There's a soulmate coming in. It's right next to the Knight of Cups, that Four of Wands, and under the Ace of Swords. So there is an offer out there, and there's a very sincere offer that's going to be coming in. You're going to ask your questions. You're not just going to assume that this is the right person for you. I think you're done doing that, if you've been doing that. Now, for those of you this does not resonate with, I would check your moon sign. This is a general reading. The moon sign is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. I just want to get that out there. These are general. But they will resonate with a lot of people. So under the Three of Pentacles and next to the Five of Wands is the Strength card. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. There's the infinity symbol right there. See it? Right above the head of that figure. Well, that's a symbol of intuition and knowing. So what this card is really saying is you will know what to do, and you will find the strength and the courage to do it. And to me, that is escaping this conflict and this mental anxiety and confusion and stress, and making a transformation in your life on how you're going about moving forward. Remember, how are you moving forward? With the sword up, seeking the truth and the clarity. I have the Page of Pentacles next to the Strength card and right under the Four of Wands. Keep your eye on the ball. What is it that you want? Security, stability, groundedness, commitment, and love. And joy. That's what you want. So here's the commitment part of it. The security part of it. Right under the Ten of Cups, for the soulmate, all kinds of joy with this person. And the Pentacle. Now next to keeping your eye on that Pentacle, okay, somebody who's available, somebody who is committable, is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is under the Knight of Cups. So this Knight of Cups, there's an offer coming in. They're a very strong soulmate. They also have a pentacle that they can offer. They're available and committable, okay? So this soulmate, if you end up with this right soulmate here, you're going to end up in a beautiful, long-term relationship. You're going to be entering a new life cycle. right next to the Ace of Pentacles. See, the end of the old, the beginning of the new. Here's the new life cycle. You're making it happen. You know, you're doing the right things to make this happen. So you're going to enter a new life cycle with a new, very strong soulmate who is very sincere and does have a pentacle in their pocket. They're going to take you out of this feeling of abandonment or left alone or even ghosted. I mean, this other person could have left you alone at times and just didn't, you know, didn't treat the relationship like it was a relationship. They left you feeling like one-sided abandonment type thing. But you're coming out of that. You're transforming out of that. This Knight of Cups is going to take you away. It's wonderful. And you're going to know what to do. You're going to know what to say. You also know what to do and say to get out of this other relationship. Just follow your intuition. Your intuitions are running high. I'm going to take a angel card. Let's see what they have to say about this reading. Keep your sword up. That's what the Hermit's saying here. You want to move forward, put an end to the old, beginning of the new. Ask the questions and speak your truth. That's really the key here. So let me take out a angel card. Right there. It's the 8 of Action, and I am going to read this card to you. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you are asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. So this is more, I think, about work, because I did not cover any work here. That might be where you meet this soulmate too. If you are asked to travel, it's saying go with confidence, okay? So this is your reading. And Libra, thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.